भूर्भुवः स्वः
भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्
Hello little learners, how are you all? I hope everyone is well and healthy. So in today's video class, we are going to learn about kinds of sentences. Yes, as you can see here, chapter number 6, topic number 6, we are going to do today, that is kind of sentences. So before we begin, let me tell you the learning objective of today's topic. And then we will start with the introduction and explanation portion, and then we will do the exercise portion. So the learning objective of this lesson is, by the end of this lesson, you will be able to learn the kinds of sentences, define kinds of sentences like declarative, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, and so on, and identify the kinds of sentences, then identify the kinds of declarative, interrogative, and imperative sentences, as well as you will also be able to transform the sentences. Yes, so are you all guys ready? Let's start then. Little learners, there are 5 kinds of sentences. There are 5 main kind of sentences. They are declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. We had already learned in 2nd standard about kinds of sentences. Here we will be learning it in more detail. There is one more kind, that is optative. But let's learn first the declarative sentence, interrogative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and imperative sentence. Declarative sentence. A declarative sentence is a sentence that makes a statement or some kind of observation. Declarative sentence क्या होता है बच्चों? एक ऐसा sentence होता है that makes a statement or some kind of observation. For example, the sum of 2 and 4 is 6. That is 2 plus 4 is 6. Here we can say that a declarative sentence is a sentence that makes a statement or some kind of observation. The sum of 2 and 4 is 6. It's a statement. Yes, you all are correct. Then the color of the river is grey. The color of the river is grey. It's a observation. It's a observation. Very good learners. So we can say a declarative sentence can state a fact, an argument, or an idea. It does not require answer from the reader. It does not require an answer from the reader, but it's a state of a fact or an argument or an idea. Alright. For example, this book is very entertaining. Now, let's look at the structure of the declarative sentence. The declarative sentence consists of 2 things, that is subject and predicate. Subject is the who or what that does something. Alright, who means WHO and WHAT, what, that does something, that is subject. Whereas the predicate tells us something about the action of the subject. So hence the structure of sentence is subject, verb plus other words. The declarative sentence always ends with a full stop. For example, Leela is good at maths. Leela is subject. is verb. Good at maths is predicate, other words, and at the end we write full stop. Understood, learners? Very good. About declarative sentence, everything is clear? Okay, now let's move further and let's see the kinds of declarative sentences. There are three kinds of declarative sentences. Affirmative sentence. I'll be explaining you the kinds of sentences whole in detail. So whenever you proceed to the next class, that means whenever you will go to the higher classes, आपको अच्छे से याद रहे कि sentences कितने types के होते हैं और उनके भी सब types होते हैं. Like there are three kinds of declarative sentences: affirmative sentence, negative sentence, and emphatic sentence. How many kinds are there? There are three kinds. Alright, affirmative, negative, and emphatic sentence. Three kinds of declarative sentences. Affirmative sentence क्या होता है? Simply say or state something. जो simply कुछ बताता है हमें, such as she is tying her boots. It's affirmative sentence. Now negative sentence express a negative meaning, such as she is not tying her boots. An emphatic sentence help emphasize a statement, such as she is indeed tying her boots. She is indeed tying her boots. Alright, now a declarative sentence can contain an indirect question. Yes, he is wondering why the cat is sitting there. Why the cat is sitting there is indirect sentence. Okay, indirect question. And now let's see the next sentence type, that is interrogative sentence. So learners, an interrogative sentence is also called a question. इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस को हम क्वेश्चन भी बोलते हैं. इट कैन बी फॉर्म्ड बाय प्लेसिंग द ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब बिफोर द नाउन. इट कैन बी formed by placing the auxiliary verb before the noun. Let me give you an example. Have you eaten breakfast? Have is auxiliary verb, and then we had written have you eaten breakfast? Auxiliary verb can, could, would, do. These all are auxiliary verbs. And here we had written have you eaten the food? Yeah, have you eaten breakfast? Here have is auxiliary verb which we use to write a question. An interrogative sentence can also be formed by starting the sentence with the WH words like why, who, which. ये सब भी लगा के हम इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस को फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, वाई इज ही पेंटिंग द फैंस? वाई इज ही पेंटिंग द फैंस? WH क्वेश्चन लगाया ना हमने. Why? Alright, and after that there are two kinds of interrogative sentences. How many kinds are there? Declarative के 3 kinds हमने रीड किए और इंट्रोगेटिव के 2 kinds है. एक तो affirmative sentence, दूसरा negative sentence. और let me give you the examples of affirmative sentence, such as have you seen the new Brad Pitt movie? And then negative sentence जिसमें negativeness होती है, जैसे कि such haven't you seen, such as haven't you seen the new movie? तुमने न्यू मूवी नहीं देखी, तो उसमें no, not, ये सारी चीजें होती है. That is negative sentence. Okay, now imperative sentence. An imperative sentence expresses a command, order, request, advice or suggestion. Imperative sentence क्या express करते हैं? Command, order, request, advice or suggestion. In an imperative sentence, the subject is the second person pronoun you, you, which is not generally expressed. Alright, for example, get me some lemonade from the kitchen. Get me some lemonade from the kitchen. It's an order. Get me some lemonade from the kitchen, please. It's a request. Very good. Whenever we use the word please, likewise, it's a request. Please denotes a request. If it comes at the end of the sentence, a comma is used before it. अगर हम लास्ट में लगाते हैं तो हम उसके आगे क्या करते हैं, एक कॉमा लगाते हैं. ओके, जैसे कि मैंने बोला गेट मी सम लेमनेड फ्रॉम द किचन, प्लीज, तो किचन के बाद कॉमा लगेगा, फिर आई विल बी राइटिंग प्लीज, और स्टार्टिंग में लगाते हैं, सो वी नीड नॉट हैव टू राइट द कॉमा. ओके, now there are again 3 kinds of imperative sentences. Affirmative, such as go for a walk. Negative, such as don't go for a walk. And emphatic, such as do go for a walk. Remember, learners, that the words do not are not used with you. You के साथ हम do not का यूज कभी नहीं करते. Do not you do that ऐसा हम कभी नहीं बोलते. ओके, don't you do that इस तरीके से हम यूज करते हैं वर्ड्स को. ऑलराइट, now let's move further and let's see exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences are used for a large number of emotions. Okay, exclamatory sentence हम large number of emotions को express करने के लिए use करते हैं. Such as they express certain feelings like anger, surprise, delight, etc. And an exclamatory sentence ends with an exclamation mark. Okay, for example, what a naughty boy you are, Raj! Exclamation mark. So to identify the sentence, you must see that whether the sentence expresses a strong feeling such as anger, surprise or delight. And then don't forget to see the exclamation mark at the end. Now, it can be formed when what is used with a noun and not an adjective or adverb. What a great man! Exclamation mark. Then what is sometimes used in derogatory sentence like what a fool. Okay, in such kind of sentence we use exclamation mark. Now let me tell you one more thing. How is used with an adjective or adverb? How sweetly she sings, we write exclamation mark. तो हमने देखा कि what हम नाउन के साथ यूज करते हैं, एडजेक्टिव या एडवर्ब के साथ नहीं, तब हम एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क का यूज करते हैं. फिर व्हाट हम जब डेरोगेटरी सेंटेंसेस के साथ यूज करते हैं तब हम एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क का यूज करते हैं. और हाउ इज यूज्ड विथ एन एडजेक्टिव और एडवर्ब like how sweetly she sings, how sweetly she dance, how energetically she dance. तो वो सारे sentences में हम exclamation mark का use करते हैं. Alright, now let's move further and let's see what is optative sentence, जिसको express wishes sentence भी बोला जाता है. They usually end with an exclamation mark. ये भी exclamation mark के साथ ही finish होते हैं. Example I will give you. How I wish I could fly. Exclamation mark. Alright. Sometimes optative sentence are saying or phrases that are fixed. Example I'll be giving you. Long live the king. Long live the king. Here it's a saying or a phrase. Using the rules we have studied, we can transform a sentence. अभी जो हमने rules देखे, इसके बेसिस में हम different kinds of sentences को transform भी कर सकते हैं. जैसे कि a declarative sentence can be transformed into an interrogative sentence or an imperative sentence very easily. Like, let us look few example कि हम उसको कैसे transform कर सकते हैं. It's going to rain. ये क्या है? Declarative sentence. Isn't it going to rain? क्वेश्चन मार्क, ये क्या बन गया? इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस. फिर टेल मी, इज इट गोइंग टू रेन, ये क्या बन गया? इंपरेटिव सेंटेंस. ओ, इज इट गोइंग टू रेन, एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क, ये क्या हो गया? एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस. हाउ आई विश इट कुड बी रेन, हाउ आई विश इट डज रेन. या फिर ये क्या हुआ? ऑप्टेटिव सेंटेंस. ओके, तो ये थे ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन ऑफ सेंटेंसेस. नाउ आई होप आप सबको पता चल गया होगा व्हाट इज डिक्लेरेटिव सेंटेंस, इंट्रोगेटिव सेंटेंस and exclamatory sentence and imperative sentence. Now let's try to do the exercise which is given here. Take out your worksheet, topic number 6, and let's get going. The very first one is, please put my pencil on the desk. वी आर रिक्वेस्टिंग. यस, और जब भी हम रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं तो वो क्या होता है? इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस. तो आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है इम्परेटिव. इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस हमें क्या बताता है? कमांड और रिक्वेस्ट. लिख दिया सबने इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस? लिखो IMPERATIVE, इम्परेटिव सेंटेंस. उसके बाद आई लाइक टू प्ले आउटसाइड, मुझे बाहर खेलना पसंद है. एंड इट्स अ सिंपल स्टेटमेंट. सो वी विल राइट व्हाट? डिक्लेरेटिव सेंटेंस. वेरी गुड, राइट इट डाउन. डिक्लेरेटिव, DECLARATIVE, डिक्लेरेटिव सेंटेंस. नाउ द नेक्स्ट इज, how many squirrels do you see in the tree? Question mark. Yes, very good learners. It's an interrogative sentence which asks question. Write it down, interrogative. Now, do you know the Muffin Man? It's also interrogative sentences. Why? Because in interrogative sentence we use question mark and we ask questions. Then I love pizza, exclamation mark. So it's, we are expressing our feeling. So it's an exclamatory sentence. Write it down, EXCLAMATORY, exclamatory sentence. After that, please take out your folder. We are requesting. Okay, we are requesting. So it's also a which sentence? Imperative sentence. So let's write it down, imperative. Now, my shoe is untied. My shoe is untied. Yes, it's a declarative sentence. It's a simple statement. So write it down, declarative. Then happy birthday, Dracula. Yes, it's an exclamatory sentence. We are expressing. And here is an exclamation mark. So we are going to write exclamatory sentence or exclamative sentence. Alright, we can write exclamative as well. EXCLAMATIVE, exclamative. Now, minions are the color yellow. It's a statement. Very good. So we will write what? Declarative. Write it down, declarative. And after this, come to the last one, that is, do not run in the hallway. We are commanding, we are saying something. Okay, we are commanding. So it's an imperative sentence. Write it down, imperative. Now, let us read all the sentences one time along with its kinds. Please put my pencil on the desk. Imperative sentence. I like to play outside. Declarative sentence. How many squirrels do you see in the tree? Interrogative sentence. Do you know the Muffin Man? Interrogative sentence. I love pizza. Exclamatory sentence. Please take out your folder. imperative sentence. My shoe is untied. Declarative sentence. Happy birthday, Dracula. Exclamatory sentence. Minion are the color yellow. Declarative sentence. Declarative. It is C and this one is L. Okay, it's declarative sentence. Do not run in the hallway. It's imperative sentence. So this is how we had completed the kinds of sentences along with its explanation, then along with its introduction and subkinds and kinds of sentences. If you face difficulty while solving this kinds of sentences, you can ask me. And for today, that's all. See you all with another topic, that is types of preposition. Till then, stay tuned, stay studying. Bye. Take care. Thank you and namaskar.